Hey, have you ever wondered why World War One gets called the Great War? Sure, there have been bigger wars since, but World War One was the first time the entire world seemed to stop and hold its breath. It didn't just change maps, it changed the way wars are fought forever. Before 1914, battles looked a lot like chess matches. Generals moved neat lines of soldiers and cavalry across open fields, but when the guns started firing in World War One, those old strategies fell apart almost overnight. Suddenly, you had machine guns mowing down waves of troops and artillery barrages that could flatten entire towns before breakfast. It was chaos, and nobody was really prepared for it. Here's the thing that really blew my mind. World War One was the first time the idea of total war took over. That means it wasn't just soldiers fighting, everyone was involved. Factories back home switched from making bicycles or toys to pumping out rifles, tanks, and gas masks. Even kids collected scrap metal for the war effort. The line between the battlefield and the home front almost disappeared. And let's talk about technology. Imagine being a soldier in 1914, used to horses and handwritten letters, and suddenly there's wireless radios crackling with orders from headquarters. Armies could now coordinate attacks across miles of trenches, using signals that traveled at the speed of light. Artillery officers used maps and math to rain shells down miles away with deadly accuracy. This was the first war where science became a weapon. It was also the birth of some pretty terrifying innovations. Poison gas, tanks, and fighter planes all made their debut. The skies, the ground, even underground, nowhere was safe. The old rules just didn't apply anymore. But maybe the biggest change was how people started thinking about war itself. For the first time, the world saw just how destructive industrialized weapons could be. Millions of lives lost, cities reduced to rubble, an entire generation scarred. After the war, everyone realized fighting like this had a cost nobody could afford. World War One ended more than 100 years ago, but its impact is everywhere. Modern warfare, radios, tanks, even the idea that wars affect everyone, started in those muddy trenches. It's a reminder that sometimes the way we fight changes everything, not just for soldiers, but for all of us. So next time you study World War One, remember it wasn't just history, it was the beginning of a new world.